The first question, my friend, it's what do you attribute the success of Moana? First, the animated film, and then the live action. What, personally speaking, what do you think are the elements that attracts many generations right now?
Um, I wish I could bottle it and sell it. I don't know the answer. I know that I think what we ended up managing to create with the original animated film is a movie that is really about listening to your inner voice. And sometimes your inner voice is at odds with the outer culture. And, certainly in Moana's case, Moana's not someone who hates her island and can't wait to leave. Moana is someone who loves her parents, loves her community, loves her culture, loves her island, and there's still this voice that is going, go, go, go. And how do you honor that? And how do you reconcile your impulses with what the world expects of you? And I think everyone is facing a version of that in their lives. And I think that's why it's continued to resonate, because I think that the voice inside you versus the outside world is something that transcends nationality and age.
Manuel, musically speaking, what are the main differences between the first one and the live action? What what are we going to hear in this movie differently?
Everything's bigger and better.
I bet. Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
biggest answer is like, Mark Mancina re-attacked the orchestrations for this score. So it is a bigger, more explosive score. The songs are the same, but there is a new song in the closing credits that I wrote that is a conversation between OG Moana Auli'i and our new Moana Catherine with a new verse by Dwayne. And the other thing I think I want to say is that I think a lot of people discovered Moana at home on Disney Plus or on streaming and never got to see it on a big screen. And Tommy Kail has delivered this live action version with so much heart, with representing Pacific Island culture, with actual Pacific Islanders who are so proud to be a part of this story that I'm really I hope people take advantage of the opportunity to see it on a big screen in Dolby Surround.
As a musician, you have a lot of culture in yourself. You're very well read, very smart, very academic. But what could be the main inspiration composing the music of Moana and being involved in the music of Moana?
Yeah, well, it's a couple of things. I always say that when you're writing songs, you have a toolbox as a craftsperson, like that you use all the time. But the two tools you pull out the most are research and empathy.
Mhm.
Research is where's the world of this set? I immersed myself in Pacific Island music. I always started with a conversation with Opataya about rhythms, about orchestration, about how this world sounds and expresses itself to itself. And then it's like, how does Moana feel? How does Maui feel? And the honest answer to that is like I talk to myself until it feels true. And when it feels true, I write it down. That part's not intellectual at all. Learning like what you need to learn so that you're fluent and in conversation with the culture with which you are hopefully hoping to represent, like that's somewhat intellectual, but like how do I feel getting off this island? That's very personal, and you're just pulling on your own
Emotions,
life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you're also a producer in the film. For the audience and the people who are watching or this interview, what are the main differences being a producer and also being involved as an artist in a movie?
I'll tell you my biggest job as a producer. It's the only note I had for our director, Tommy Kail, when he took the job. I said, if you make it 2 hours or less, you win. No kids movie should be longer than 2 hours, and all the live action adaptations, even the ones I've worked on, they're all too long. So give us a movie that respects the bladders of our children, and you win.
You're so right, that my friend. Oh, Lin-Manuel, what can we expect in the Warriors? I'm so looking forward to see that. Yeah.
Thank you. I what I'm excited about is one, I've been working on this for the better part of 5 years with Issa Davis, my co-writer. And two, um, I don't know. Um, you know, it's a very tricky thing to adapt. It's an action movie, and I love action movies and I love musicals, but they always fight for the same real estate. In an action movie, when you can't talk anymore, you fight. And in a musical, when you can't talk anymore, you sing. Reconciling those two is going to be a really fun and exciting challenge for Jenny Coons and Andy Blankenbuehler, who are staging the show.
Looking forward because I grew up watching the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
a
my
classic.
goal is to give you the same rush as that movie. It's a
Yeah.
one act, we know it's a one act show. And it's that same roller coaster ride of trying to get all the way from Uptown to Coney Island.
And the last one, my friend, octet. What can you say about that? I'm also you're so dynamic and there's so much to talk about with
Yeah.
you, but what can you say about octet?
Sure. We just finished filming it. I'll be editing it basically for the better part of a year with my editor, Jonah Moran. And I'm really proud we got the cast we did. Like we have this elite cast of some of the
It's
best singers and
beautiful.
actors in the
Yeah.
world, and they
Yeah.
really created a special bond. And now my job is as a director is to show you what they did together, and present that to you. So that's what I'll be working on the rest of the year.
Also want to say thanks for your work on the drama bookshop in New York. It's like my
Oh, thank you.
palace. It's my palace every time I go to the city.
Oh, that means the world. Thank you. It's mine
It's
too.
it's a place to go in New
Yes,
York City, my friend.
that is
Thank
my
you.
home in Midtown.
Thank you very much. Take
Thank you.
care.
Cheers.
Heraldo Podcast, un lugar para tus oídos.